time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Texas Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. You got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense could do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the James Madison Dukes offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Breaks free. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Dukes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on first down. He's going to pull it down and run.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Receivers are bunched together. Dropping back. It's Manning. It's a short completion to the tight end. Goes out to stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down and 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's in the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass caught, second down now. Now they're running on the toss. Crosses the 10-yard line. Finding some room at the 25. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Automatic on the PAT. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. this drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hands.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Wide open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Dropping back. It's Barnett. The sure hands. It's Sanchez. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Manning. Fires it down the right side. And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. The Dukes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Quick throw on fourth down to the left side. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a half.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. He's running out of time here. Oh, they get him again. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Dukes will send the punt team onto the field. And he takes it around the 20. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Will make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion on the 37. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Encroachment defense. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Dukes will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back. It's Manning. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Longhorns line up on first and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. Longhorns line it up with first and goal. The shotgun handoff here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Screen to the wide receiver. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes on a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. James Madison's offense back out there now. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Gets loose. He's looking to scramble. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which...
Oh, he breaks free, still going. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Ellis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's Sluka. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the back gets the football. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. A gain sets up a third down play. He keeps it himself. The Duke starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Sluka. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Ellis. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Dukes will have to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Back to throw. It's Sluka. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
A deep shot to the right. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, the shot at the national championship on the line. That has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? The break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sluka. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Dukes will have to punt this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down play for this offense. And he keeps it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. James Madison's offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. The shotgun running play call.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And this punt will back the offense up near the 5-yard line.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll give it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And the Dukes have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Okay, ready? Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Cricket.
Keeps it. QB draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 for that first down loss. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two.
Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Dukes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.